Okay, on to example 1 from the textbook, which is 1.1 in the textbook, which says to simplify the ratio 3 kilometers to 840 meters. You've seen this before, a lot of GCSE. It won't be anything crazy for a lot of you guys, but let's go through it. Now, if you want to simplify a ratio, the first things first, you've got to have the same units. You've got kilometers here, and you've got meters, which are different units. They must be the same. Now, I'm going to get both of these into meters, and I know that in 1 kilometer, you've got 1,000 meters. So 3 kilometers is going to be 3,000 meters. Now, because 3,000 and 840 are both in meters, you don't need to bother writing out the unit again. You don't need to write meters and meters here because they are now in the same unit. So that's good. Same units. Now, from here, you want to keep dividing by, ideally, the highest common factor. But if you can't think of that one straight away, these numbers are big, you just divide by factors until you can't go anymore. Now, the obvious one here is, well, they both end with a 0, so you can divide by 10 on both sides. If you divide by 10, those zeros are gonna go. Now, 384, you've got to think what numbers go into both of those. Now, they're both even, so you could divide by 2, that's fine. But I'm also recognizing that 300 is in the 3 times table, so I can divide by 3. And because 84, a bit of a trick here, if you can add the digits together, 8 plus 4 gives you 12. If that's a multiple of 3, you can divide by 3. It's a bit of a trick. Okay, so 8 and 4 gives you 12, which is in the 3 times table. You can divide by 3. So we can divide both of these here by 3. Now, 300 divided by 3, of course, gives you 100. And 84 divided by 3 gives you 28. So there we go. But I'm not finished yet because there's still factors that I can divide through by. Because 128, they're both even, so you can at least divide by 2. Is there any ones that are bigger? Yeah, you can divide by 4, can't you? 128 are both divisible by 4. You could divide by 2 and divide by 2 again, that's fine. But I've recognised that we can divide here through by 4. And 100 divided by 4 gives you 25. 28 divided by 4, 7, 14, 21, 28 gives you 7. And we do finish there because there's no other integer, whole number, besides 1 that is going to go into 7 and 25. Okay, so this is the ratio in its simplified form. Now, you could have put these numbers to begin with into kilometers and you would have got to the same thing, but I went for meters and that is my answer. Okay, thank you.